up, everybody? This is just unless we're bringing you a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about PSY-Frames in this video again. So PSY-Frames are getting more support in Invasion of Venom. So this card is called PSY-Frame Multi-Threader. It is a level 6 psychic effect monster, light type that is 0 attack and 2500 defense. So my initial thoughts on the stats lines is that it's alright. You're not going to be getting over anything with this stat line, but it's good. It's fine. Let's get on to the effect. This card's name becomes PSY-Frame Driver while in your hand and in the graveyard. If a PSY-Frames cards would be destroyed, you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can send this card from your hand instead, basically. So that effect is actually alright. The first effect, where it considers itself in the PSY-Frame as a PSY-Frame monster in the hand or graveyard. I mean, if it said I guess if it said in the deck as well, it kind of would be too good because it means you'd be running 6 of the same card, which is usually not very good. So PSY-Frame, the second effect where basically you discard it to negate the destruction of a card is pretty good, considering the fact that when your opponent really stops MSDs or Twin Twisters your circuit, you really don't have one out to it, and this card kind of helps fix that. It fixes the possibility of you not having any out. So you could basically just discard this card while you have a circuit on the board, or you have basically any PSY-Frame monster on the board, and then you proceed to do what you do, and you fix your plays. So that's pretty good. The next effect, if a PSY-Frame tuner monster is special summoned to your side of the field while this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon this card. But banish it when it leaves the field. I'm not sure if it's saying banish this card or if it's saying banish the tuner monster when it leaves the field, or if it's saying both. But that being said, if it is the tuner, that's actually slightly better than just this card, because banishing the tuner is better, considering the fact because it opens up it opens you up for field zone plays, and it opens you up for psychic path plays as well. So it's pretty good. That part's pretty good. But if it's talking about this card in particular, then it's not as good, because that means you're going to be running out of fuel with this card very, very quickly if you plan on running 2, maybe 3 of this card. And as always, you can only use the effect of this card once a turn. Oh, by the way, only this effect. So, for example, if your opponent decides to MSD this card, MSD your circuit, and they play, and you can discard 3 times. You can discard this card 3 times, and that's pretty good. So, my initial reaction to this card, I thought it was pretty good, and I still think that it's decent. But what would you play in the deck in PSY-Frames? What would you play over this card? Obviously, you can't play this over Delta. Delta is a very specific card and is a very important card in the deck, I believe. PSY-Frames have a very lackluster way of dealing with spells anyway. So getting rid of Delta for this card would actually kind of not really change anything in the deck. Your problem would still kind of be the same. However, maybe siding this card out in place of like gammas and stuff like that is the best. Maybe you play this card over Lose One turns. Lose One turn is very expendable in the deck. It's actually just kind of really a tech card. And if you're not even playing that, then I don't know what you're playing in it. Maybe you're playing the USNG variant, or you're playing it without it. In other words, this card's going to be very, very difficult to squeeze in, because you can't play this over Psychic Field Zone, because that eliminates plays for the deck, and that eliminates other things it also eliminates other potential. That being said, this card does open up PSY-Frame Psychic Field Zone plays, because it does banish itself, or the possibility of the tuner, which is better. However, you might actually just run this card over other cards. This card does give you a bit more of a flexibility when it comes to playing your cards. So if you were to open this card turn 1, it's pretty good, I would say, because if you open up a circuit in this card turn 1, it's pretty good. Because I mean, your opponent's going to have a tough time dealing with your circuit already, and they generally have a hard time dealing with it anyway, because you negate everything. So basically, setting a stone, that circuit's going to survive no matter what. So yeah, tell me what you got to think about this card in the comment section below. And this has been Just I am signing out.